Someone said it seems like it happened last week and it seems like it happened forever ago.
She was a lot of fun, and I always said Ellie lived her life like she knew she only had a short time on Earth.
She was beautiful, brilliant, and hilarious, and you would have loved her. So I say that to everybody. Look at her pictures, that's easy. I know I'm a biased dad, but I looked again, it's over 1 million, and I've only done about 10 family members so far. So that I can identify, there's over $1 million in scholarships and just outright gifts to people in need in our community.
She and her daughter sponsored students in this Haitian high school. And the reason they did this is because you cannot get money into Haiti without having most of it siphoned off. And so that has continued.
How many students do you think she's impacted through that?
I have no idea, probably 100 a year or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure. Well, no, it's really not mine because truly it was a collective effort. All of them, they lost loved ones, but they wanted to ensure that the future flying public would be safe. The probable cause was pilot error. The interesting thing in all of this, the families never blame the pilots. They blame the system that allowed the pilots to go into the cockpit with inferior training.
do you feel any ill will toward Mr. Renzolo?
No, I don't. I have never felt that. Yeah, they should have been trained better and, they should have been more aware, but, they didn't want to die that night either. And it was an accident. I was not really involved with them in the beginning of the process and, was not there when the bill was passed. But I mean, here's a bunch of, ordinary people who really accomplished something pretty extraordinary.
Do you regret that?
I had a lot of guilt about that. It was the 4th anniversary that I actually did go to DC with them. And it was an eye-opener. In my naive mind, I thought, okay, a bill passes, it's, enforced, but that's not the way it works.
To fly in and out of DC, just to take that flight, just leave on Wednesday night, walk all day Thursday, and hop a plane home Thursday, is physically taxing. So there's been a physical component. There's been an emotional, spiritual, whatever component that it's extremely frustrating to have to fight for 10 years. Obviously, there's the financial component, which costs a lot of money to go back and forth there 100 times.
Is there anything that surprises you or strikes you as you look back?
Yeah, the resistance to change. Resistance to change I didn't anticipate, to be truthful.
You can't walk away at this point. We have invested so much time and money and emotion, and we know what's at stake. And I mean, I feel like you can't walk away anymore.